welcome back to English class where we are going to continue our previous chapter, and the previous chapter name is In the Kingdom of Fools. So in last class I taught you up to paragraph number 4. Today we are going to start from 5th para. As you know that in the 4th para, in last class I taught you the Guru and disciple raised a beautiful city, and it was kingdom of stupid person. The king and his minister was not wise at all. They did not know how to rule. So very soon the Guru decided to leave that place, because the Guru found that the place was not safe at all, because the Guru realized that it was kingdom of not normal people, it was the kingdom of foolish people. That is why he decided to leave, and he finally left that place. But the disciple was a greedy man, because everything was very much cheap, so he just decided to continue live there. Finally, very soon, the disciple grew fat like a street side sacred bull. He became very much fat person very soon. So what happened? Let's see in the next para. One bright day, a thief broke into a rich merchant's house. He had made a hole in the wall and sneaked in. And as he was carrying out his loot, the wall of the old house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. So what happened on daytime, on bright day? So it was the daytime. One thief just made a hole, because you know that it was kingdom of fools. So everyone was sleeping during the daytime, and the thief was doing his work. So the thief decided to steal the precious and the valuable goods from the merchant's house, and that is why he made a hole. He made a hole in the wall of the merchant's house, and he just sneaked in. Sneaked in means what? To enter or to hear, enter secretly. That is without anyone's knowledge, without anyone's notice. When you enter somewhere silently, that is known as what? Sneaked. So the thief was very much smart, and he just entered into the house of merchant. And as he was carrying out his loot, the wall of the old house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. So when he was carrying out his loot and coming out from the merchant's house through that hole that he had made, suddenly the old house wall collapsed, because the house was very much old and it was very much weak also, and that is why the wall fell down on the head of the thief, and immediately it killed the thief on the spot. His brother ran to the king and complained, Your Highness. And finally, when the thief's brother came to know about this, he just rushed toward the king, and in the court of the king, he just requested to the king to do justice with him. He said, So when my brother was pursuing his ancient trade, he just said everything. He told everything what had happened to the king. He said when his brother was doing his ancient work, a wall fell on him and killed him, and the merchant is to blame. He should have built a good, strong wall. You must punish the wrongdoer and compensate the family for this injustice. So here the difficult word is what? Compensate. Compensate means what? Make up. That means what? Chati purti. Alright. So he not only explained the entire thing what had happened, he just requested to the king also to do justice with him and give what the compensation also. The thief's brother was very much smart. He said to the king that his brother was innocent. Why he was innocent? According to him, he told to the king that while he was pursuing, while he was doing his ancient trade, ancient work, suddenly a wall collapsed on his head and it killed him on the spot. And that is why it is the guilty of the merchant whose wall collapsed and killed his brother. So you must punish that owner of that house, that means the merchant. Okay, so according to thief's brother, who was the guilty person? The merchant, that means the owner of that house. Alright, but really, can you believe that it was his ancient trade? No, not at all. He was a thief and he was stealing the things. But it was the kingdom of fools, so everything can be happen there. Okay, so what happened? In this way, he just requested to do justice and give also. The king was also requested to do what? Compensate for the family for this injustice. What happened the next moment? The king said, "Justice will be done, don't worry," and at once summoned the owner of the house. After listening the request of the thief's brother, the king said, "Okay, don't worry, all right, we will do justice. Justice will be done, so no need to take any tension. We are here to give you judgment." And finally, he just summoned the owner of the house. So here the one difficult word is summon. What is the meaning of summon? Summon means what? Call. A kind of legal order, you can say. Suppose that you have to present in the court. Okay, so anyhow that means it is compulsory to be present in the court. So this is a kind of what? Legal notice or legal order. So here it was order given by the king. So here it is what? Summoned. That means you can't deny it. Alright. So after listening the request of thief's brother, the king immediately called the owner of the house. When the merchant arrived, the king questioned him. Finally, the merchant arrived in the kingdom of king, and the king started asking some question. "What's your name?" "Such and such, your highness." So he just gave the answer whatever question was being asked by the king. "Were you at home when the dead man burgled your house?" "Yes, my lord. He broke in and the wall was weak. It fell on him." The accused pleads guilty. "Your wall killed this man, brothers. You had murdered a man. We have to punish you." So when he was asked that whether he was present when the dead person was doing his ancient trade. So the merchant accepted. Merchant was very much honest, and that is why he said, "Yes, I was there when the person was doing his ancient trade." Then further the king said that because of your weak old wall, it killed the innocent person. So that means your wall killed the man's brothers. That means it is the you who is the guilty, because you are the owner of that wall. So you will have to compensate this. That means I will punish you. It is the person who had killed this innocent person is you. So the king decided to punish the merchant, the owner of the house. He just blamed. The king said to the merchant that because you had not built the wall very much strong, and that is why it collapsed and killed the poor man. So I am going to punish you because we have to give justice to that dead man's brother. What happened? Lord, said the helpless merchant, I didn't put up the wall. It's really the fault of the man who built the wall. Then further, the merchant said that, yes, you are right. So it is really the fault of the man who built the wall. It is not my fault, my lord. It is fault of the person who had built this wall. You should punish him. Who is that? Then the merchant was very much honest and he was very much smart also. So he said that yes, that wall belongs to me, but I have not made that wall. So it is the person who is guilty. It is the person who had made this wall. That person is guilty, and that is why you must punish him. Then the king asked to him, who is that? My lord, this wall was built in my father's time. I know the man. He is an old man now. He lives nearby. Then the merchant said to the king that the wall was built in his father's time, and he knows the man who had built this house, and he lives somewhere nearby his house. The king sent out messenger to bring in the bricklayers who had built the wall. They brought him tied hand and foot. You there? Did you build this man's wall in his father's time? Yes, my lord, I did. What kind of a wall is this that you built? It has fallen on a poor man and killed him. You have murdered him. We have to punish you by death. And finally, when the bricklayer was called, bricklayer means what here? Bricklayer means what? Masher. Masher. You know what is the masher and what is his main work? Masher means what? Rajmistri. Alright. So the main work, a person, we can say what? Bricklayer, that means, or a masher. A person who make the wall with the help of what? Cement paste and what? Brick. In order to make this wall. Like how this wall is made. So it is made with the help of what? Brick, cement. And who made this wall? A masher. That means bricklayer. Finally, the masher, the bricklayer was presented in the court of the king, and again the king started asking questions. So, did you build this man's wall in his father's time? The masher was very much honest. He just accepted, yes, he had made the wall during his father's time. Well, what kind of wall is this that you built? It has fallen on a poor man and killed him. You have murdered him. Then the father, as the masher accepted that he had built that wall, the king started telling him, yes, what sorts of wall you had made, you had built, it has fallen. That means he just blamed that you are the person who made the wall very much weak. You had not made the wall, you had not built the wall very carefully, and that is why it became very much weak. The wall became very much weak because you did not made it properly. You did not build the wall very properly. So it is your mistake. So you are the person who is the real killer of this poor man's brother. Okay, so he said that the king said to the bricklayer, the mason, that you are the guilty and we are going to punish you. I am going to give you death penalty. Alright, before the king could order the execution, the poor bricklayer pleaded, please listen to me before you give your order. It's true I built this wall and it was no good. But that was because of my mind was not on it. I remember very well a dancing girl who was going up and down that street all day with her anklet jiggling, and I couldn't keep my eyes or my mind on the wall I was building. You must get that dancing girl. I know where she lives. Execution. What is the meaning of execution? Execution means the death penalty. Death penalty means what? Punishment of death. Alright. So, the king decided to punish the mason, the bricklayer who had built that wall. But before the king could order the execution, before the king could order the death penalty to the poor bricklayer, the poor bricklayer, the mason, pleaded. What is the meaning of pleaded here? Requested. Pleaded. That is requested. The poor man requested to the king, please let me speak something also, because I am not the guilty person. It is not my mistake. It is the mistake of that dancing girl. Yeah, I am accepting. The mason told to the king that yes, it is my mistake that I couldn't make the wall properly, but yes, it is true that I have built that old wall, but it is not my mistake. It is mistake of a dancing girl, because when I was making, the mason told to the king that when he was making the wall, one dancing girl was going up and down in the street continuously. There was one beautiful young dancing girl, and she was moving here and there in the street, and that is why I couldn't focus much. I couldn't concentrate on making the wall, and that is why I couldn't make the wall of good quality. I couldn't give best because she was diverting my mind, and I was unable to focus my mind on making the wall, on building the wall. So you must get that dancing girl. So the further mason, the next moment, the mason is again requesting to the king, don't do injustice with me, because I am not the faulter. I am not the guilty. I am not the person who is the killer. The actual killer is that dancing girl. Alright, so you must punish the dancing girl, because she had disturbed my mind, she diverted my mind by moving here and there in the street continuously. Alright. So what happened next moment? You must punish that dancing girl. You are right. The case depends. We must look into it. It is not easy to judge such complicated case. And finally, the king also found the case is very much complicated, and he said to the magician that yes, of course, I think you are right. So we must look into the case once again. And then she just let that dancer wherever she is. And then the king gave an order to bring that dancing girl in his court. Finally, the dancing girl, now an old woman, came trembling to the court because it was a very long time when the wall was built. It was built in father's time. So the young dancing girl also grew old this time. So when she got an order by the king, she just came in the court of the king with trembling hands, like she was trembling, and she was shivering with what? Fear. So what will happen there? And because of her old age also she was shivering, she was what? Trembling like this. Then the king started asking questions from the dancing girl. Did you walk up and down that street many years ago while this poor man was building a wall? Then she was asked that, were you moving here and there when the poor man was making the wall? Did you see him? Yes, my lord, I remember it very well. So you didn't walk up and down with your anklet jingling. You were young and you distracted him, so he built a bad wall. So the king is telling to the old dancing girl that it is your mistake because you were continuously moving here and there with the jingling what anklets. And that is why the mason, the bricklayer, couldn't focus his mind. His mind was distracted by your anklets jingling, and that is why he couldn't build a strong wall, and that is why the wall killed a person. It fell down. So you are the main guilty. You are the killer of one person. So I am going to punish you. It has fallen on the poor burglar and killed him. So you have killed an innocent man and you will have to be punished. And the king decided to punish that dancing girl because he found also that it was the mistake of that dancing girl who just diverted the mind of the magician, and that is why he couldn't make a strong wall. Now let's see the next one. She thought for a moment and said, my lord, wait. I know now why I was walking up and down that street. The dancing girl's memory was very much sharp. She just thought for a minute, and just said to the king that, yes, of course, I was moving here and there, but it is not my mistake. She is telling that I had given some gold to the goldsmith to make some jewelry. You know who is the goldsmith? Goldsmith is what? A person who makes jewelries and all. Okay. So she is telling to the king that it is not her mistake. Why it was not her mistake? She is telling what she said to the king that she had given some gold to the goldsmith to make some jewelries for her. He was Lady Scoundrel. Scoundrel means what? Dishonest. dishonest person. Alright. So she is telling to the king further. So the goldsmith was a lazy scoundrel, a lazy, dishonest person. He made so many excuses, said he would give it now and he would give it then, and so on all day. So the dancing girl is telling to the king that it is not my mistake, it is the mistake of that dishonest goldsmith who was not giving me my jewelries, because she has given some order to make some jewelries. The goldsmith was calling her again and again. The goldsmith was giving her time that I will give you today, I will give you after half an hour, like this. So it is the mistake of that goldsmith who was giving me time and he was not giving her jewelries. He made me walk up and down to his house a dozen times. So she is telling that it is not my mistake. It is really the mistake of what goldsmith who made me to walk up and down to his house so many times, that means dozens times. That was when this bricklayer saw me. It's not my fault, Lord. It is the damn goldsmith's fault. So she is telling that is why, my Lord, it is not my mistake. The merchant, the bricklayer or the mason couldn't make the strong wall because I was walking. It's true. But my Lord, it is not my mistake also, because it is the goldsmith who forced me, who made me to walk continuously again and again in the street, because he was not giving me my jewelry. In this way, she convinced the king that who is the guilty person? The guilty person is what? Goldsmith. So she is telling to the king, she is requesting to the king that you must punish that goldsmith. So I am not the faulter. There is no my mistake. I am innocent. Alright. So this was all about today's class. In next class, I will teach you from paragraph number 11. Okay. Thank you very much.